Chapter 3-2 notes, solving one-step equations. In order to solve for x or for any variable, what you need to do is perform the opposite operation. So to solve an addition problem, you would use subtraction. To solve a subtraction problem, you use addition. To solve a multiplication problem, you'd use division. And to solve a division problem, you'd use multiplication. So in example 1, you have 17c equals 459. That's a multiplication problem. 17 times what number equals 459? So to solve, you would divide by 17. In this case, you'd always divide by whatever's in front of the variable. So 17 is in front of the variable. 17 divided by 7 is 1. That leaves us with c equals 27, because 459 divided by 17 is 27. On example 2, negative x equals 9, and we want x equals. And most of you can see that if negative x equals 9, then positive x would equal negative 9. But if you're doing it mathematically, which we're going to do, there's an invisible 1 in front of that x, so that's basically a negative 1 in front of the x. So you're going to divide both sides by negative 1. And that way what will happen is you'll get a positive x, because negative divided by negative is positive. So you get x equals, and 9 divided by negative 1 is negative 9. Alright, on example 3, 3/8 equals negative 5/4 x. So let's see now. You would divide both sides by negative 5/4. So it just looks a little bit weird, since that is the number in front of the variable. So you divide both sides by negative 5/4. And if you're using your calculator, that gives you negative 3/10 equals x. If you're doing it without a calculator, you take 3/8 divided by negative 5/4. And when you're dividing, you multiply by the reciprocal. Let's see now, that gives me 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 8 twice, and that gives me negative 3 as a numerator, and 2 times 5 is 10 as a denominator. So same answer, just a little bit more work. Example 4, that's y over 9 equals 14. That's basically division. Y, or a number, divided by 9 equals 14. So in order to undo division, you're going to use multiplication. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 9, and that becomes 1. 1y equals, and 14 times 9 is 126. Example 5, negative t over 4 equals 6. Okay, just as a side note, that, and that, they all mean the same thing. This is negative t fourths, this is negative t fourths, this is negative t fourths. It doesn't really matter where the negative is. It could be directly in front of it, it could be with the t, or it could be with the 4. It's still a negative fraction. So in example 5, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move the negative to the 4. So it's not with the t. You're going to multiply both sides by negative 4. Okay, let me show you how that looks like. So now we have t over negative 4 equals 6. Now I didn't change anything. It's still a negative t fourths. It's just that now it's with the 4 instead of with the t. It's still a negative fraction. You're going to multiply both sides by negative 4. That cross cancels. Multiply that side by negative 4. And you get t equals negative 24. Okay, in example 6, m divided by negative 3 equals negative 12. So you're going to undo division by multiplication. So times this side by negative 3 times this side by negative 3. That will cross cancel. So now you have m equals positive 36.